After humans were shrunk down to January 2000 of their original size, their bodies became no bigger than ants. Their entire world now fit into what used to be a 77 square meter village. In this miniature society, money multiplied. What once was $10,000 instantly became the equivalent of $1 million. That meant anyone who downsized could practically become a millionaire overnight. Jerry was intrigued when he heard the pitch. He and his wife decided to go for it. They sold everything they owned and headed to the registration center, ready to undergo the irreversible downsizing procedure. Before the operation began, they were required to declare their consent. Once reduced, there would be no going back. After signing the waiver, they were sedated and placed into a massive chamber that looked like a giant microwave. 30 minutes later, a soft ding signaled the end of the transformation. When Jerry woke up, he was shocked. His wife was nowhere to be found. A short time later, he received a phone call. That's when he learned the truth. His wife had backed out at the last moment. She couldn't bring herself to leave behind the people and life she knew in the real world, so Jerry entered the miniature world alone. Since the process was irreversible, there was no returning to his old life. He had no choice but to accept it. Divorce became inevitable. When the lawyer handed him the papers, he signed them in pain, realizing he had not only lost the woman he loved but also half of their fortune. Left with limited options, Jerry had to find a job in the downsized world and move into a cramped apartment. Night after night, he drowned his sorrow in alcohol and music. One night, he dreamed of his wife. It was bittersweet, but at least he finally slept well. That is, until he woke up in someone else's house. He had somehow ended up in his neighbor's place, just as a team of cleaning staff arrived to tidy up. As Jerry scrambled to pull himself together, a strange question came to his mind. If we're in a tiny world where everything costs so little, why are people still working? Later, while chatting with his neighbor, Jerry discovered the man was a billionaire. He had chosen to downsize not out of desperation, but as a strategy to amplify his wealth. By shrinking himself, he could live like royalty with just a fraction of his real-world money. Then Jerry noticed something odd. One of the cleaners had a prosthetic limb. He used to be a doctor in the real world, but because he hadn't planned to work in the mini world, his medical license had expired. That left him with no choice but to take on low-level phone work to survive. Driven by curiosity, Jerry followed a woman named May to the edge of the miniature city. There, at the boundary, he saw a tunnel leading somewhere unknown. And in that moment, standing before it, he couldn't help but wonder what might lie beyond.